I can't look back, it's too late now. My days are hours and I don't know how, but I believe the great is still yet to come. I won't stop fighting, man, until I'm done.
Hello, welcome to the 59th Breakfast Ball. I am actually on location today in sunny Miami, Florida. Hope the weather is better in Jersey than it was when I left. I know it was 25 and snowing when I left, so I'll take the 70 and sunny any day. So my name is Bob Cardia. I am your host, as always, and we're pushing our 60th Breakfast Ball, which is absolutely crazy. But I did want to say thank you, by the way, to everybody out there for all the sympathy and the cards and the well wishes. It's been a tough couple weeks, but I'm sure my mother is in a better place now. So thank you. So today's topic: don't worry about outcomes. It's actually a great conversation. It's amazing how golf and life are like a metaphor for one another. We were lucky enough to have Jamie Slonis on the program a couple weeks back, and we had a conversation on camera and off camera. But the on-camera conversation was basically his work with Brad Faxon. He had worked with Brad Faxon, knows Brad Faxon, and he talked about not worrying about the outcomes. Now, when you hear that initially, like, that sounds silly. Like, of course you're going to worry about the outcome. You miss a 3-foot putt, that is, could be crushing to some people. But the point was hammered home, is if you stay in the now and stay in the process, right, and give your best effort, that reduces tension in your body. That reduces, some of the anxiety that might go into lining up a putt, especially a putt of importance. And Jamie spoke about it, and I love the topic. So I did mention him. I was reading a book by Eckhart Tolle called The Power of Now. And on the flight down here, albeit the flight was, I think it took off at 4:30 in the morning, so it was a little bit early. But I'm reading the book, and this is basically trying to grasp how to be a happier person, period, in life. And it talked about staying in the now. And the whole principle of it was the exact same thing that Brad Faxon had conveyed to Jamie Slonis. And obviously Brad Faxon was the best putter on tour for a number of years. And Jamie, with just an outstanding senior start to his career, winning the club championship, senior club championship at Pine Valley and TAV, and then the senior Crump Cup. Outstanding. So I'm reading this Tolle thing, and basically he's saying the exact same thing. And he goes into this whole in-depth thing about there are no problems, more or less just issues to be solved. And when you start digging into that type of thing, it's great, because we are a fairly highly evolved species. I think we'd all agree, at least on our food chain, up there. But a lot of people tend to let past events and potential future outcomes jade the way they feel, and that can affect your overall, performance in anything in life. So, we've all seen these people. A couple of things go not their way, and they're like, "Oh, here we go again. That's the kind of stuff that always happens to me," and that affects your overall, attitude in life, your happiness level, and also affects your performance. And then we've all had the opposite friends, right? We've all had the opposite friends. We're like, the future. I'm worried, the anxiety of what might happen if I go down this road, especially when you're trying to do change. When you're trying to do change in your life, sometimes you think, well, what's going to happen if I do this? Especially if you're taking a more challenging road, or a golf, if you're making a swing change. What could potentially go wrong down the road? Again, you're worrying about something that may or may never happen. So what Tolle talks about, and Faxon and Jamie, is staying in the present. So, when you say there are no problems, people are like, well, of course there are problems. Yeah, issues to be solved, for sure. Okay. But here's the thing. If you focus on that issue in the now, just not what's happened to me in the past, not what's going to happen to me in the future, just focus on the actual task at hand. And if you give your best, your ultimate, best effort in the present, in the now, right, the results are typically going to happen. Okay. So, look, the past is valuable because you can learn from it. And the future is valuable because that's your life, going forward. But if you stay in the present, right, in the present, in the now, it's going to help you with your overall outlook in life. And the whole thing with Toll, and I'm just looking at some of the notes I had jotted down along the way. Yeah, well, the thing with Toll is, they say, well, if I'm living in the present, I'm living in the present, how is that going to, bear fruit for my future things in life? And here's the thing. If you are focusing on just the now, happy to be in your life, because when you're focusing in the now, you're not thinking about, past and future, just thinking about this. So if you can show, and I've heard people say this, and it's true, gratitude. The fact that you woke up today and you live life, there's trees, there's sun, there's shine, there's people that love you, there's things that are going on. If you're grateful for that and just accept that in the now and work on the project at hand and not worry about past or future events, you're going to be a happier person. Okay. Thus your stress levels go down, thus your anxiety levels go down. And it's actually, it's a form of almost meditation, really. So I guess bottom line this week, and like I said, I'm in Miami, right? So you got nothing like live TV when you got the sirens in the background. If you stay in the now, stay grateful for what you have, right? Stay in tune with how great life is, right? And not what could happen to you or what's going to happen. You're going to not only be a better player, a better golfer, but you're also going to be a happier person. So try it. I know it's not easy. I'm working on it in my own life. Trust me. It ain't easy staying in the now. But if you can do it, try it. You're going to be better off. Now, as always, folks, if you get something out of this program, we get 10%. 10% when you're rich and famous. Also, as always, if you write "I love the breakfast ball" in the comments section of this podcast, you're going to be eligible for a drawing, and that drawing, we give out a Starbucks gift card every week. So, please, by all means, keep watching the program. Upcoming, I believe we have Adam Bracey coming up next week, and I spoke to Jamie. I got some great guests coming up. God bless it. We have some great guests coming up in the future, and I know we're going to have Jamie on again and Billy on again. So keep watching, folks. And like I said, if you get anything out of this program, we get 10% when you're rich and famous. All right, folks, have a great day. Thanks for watching The Breakfast Ball. I'm Bob Cardier, your host. The dashing Richie Stoltz is back in New Jersey right now, probably cursing me because he's in the cold weather. But it's all good. We look forward to seeing you in the future, and God bless.
Glass of bourbon, ha. My bourbon, ha. My bourbon, ha. Alcohol. There's no great story ever started with "I'll have a salad."